Well, hello there. Are you the type of business owner that dreads planning? I mean, you think, well, it's just me and my business, or it's only three of us. Do I really need to go through that entire process? Well, today I want to share 5 benefits as to why you definitely want to go through the planning process. My name is Tanya Harrison. I am CEO and founder of Signal Partners, and I help solopreneurs and micro entrepreneurs like you to become more productive and profitable within their business. So let's talk about the planning process. It could be a big headache, right? So here's what I want to say to you as a small business owner or micro business owner. You still need to go through the planning process, but it doesn't need to be as intense as what you may have encountered back in corporate, right? But I do highly recommend that you plan every single year, right? So you at least set a plan for the year, and whatever your year is on. I use a calendar year. If you use a physical year that's different than that, okay, whatever that looks like. But let's talk about those benefits. The very first benefit, and there are many, but I'm only talking about 5 today, is that it allows you to be focused, right? So when you go through the planning process, it is going to help you define the direction of your business. And it includes a roadmap. So you actually have an action plan that you're going to use. So if you are someone like me that is easily distracted with the shiny stuff that's going on over here, you want to make sure that you have things in place to help you stay focused. And going through the strategic planning process or annual planning process is going to help you with that, because it's the tools that come out of it. The second thing is being proactive. Now I can respond to things ahead of time, because a part of this process allows you to identify any potential risks and opportunities that you can leverage. So for the risk, I'm already keeping my eye on it. This is my watch list. I may have already put things in place to keep me in alignment, right? So I've already prepped for a lot of what may happen, or I'm watching it to see how it progresses, right? So now I'm more proactive and I'm not reactive. When we run our businesses in a reactive mode, it is extremely exhausting. It takes so much energy from us. So you always want to be as proactive as possible. Are there going to be things that blindside us that we didn't see? Like no one saw a 2-year pandemic coming, things like that. But yeah, for the most part, we need to be as proactive as possible. The third thing is intentional. We need to be intentional about what we do and how we do it. And having a solid plan in place allows you to do that, right? So I know exactly what I'm going to do, when I'm going to do it, how I'm going to do it. So now I'm more intentional and I'm more strategic about what it is that I'm doing. I'm not just trying things. I'm not just winging it. I have a plan, right? So if you're one of those people that you go through your day and you're kind of winging it, you don't know what to work on, when to work on it, you know what I mean, and how to get to where it is that you need to go, you would definitely benefit from this. The fourth thing is goal achievement. I've read several articles. All of them basically say the same thing, that many people do not have goals. And then those that do have goals, they're either in their head, or 3% of them actually write down their goals, right? So that's a really low number. But the 3% that write down their goal, on average, they're 30 times more successful. And this number changes a little bit, but it's still the same thing, right? People that write down their goals are more successful. Plain and simple. They write it down, they put a plan, and they execute. It increases your chance of being successful and obtaining the goal that you have in mind. The fifth thing, which I think this is huge for a business owner, it boosts confidence. Because now I know what my business is all about. I know the direction of my business. I know how I'm going to get there. I know how I'm doing. Like it just really, like now I start to feel like a CEO, a business owner, and that confidence just continues to boost, right? And every time I hit a milestone, I know that I'm on my way to achieving what it is that I said I wanted to achieve this quarter or this year. All right. So go ahead, get started with planning. It doesn't matter what day you watch this. It doesn't have to be the first of the year. Get started with planning. And if you need help getting started with planning for your business, I'm available to assist. Check me out at signalpartners.com. Also, if you have any questions about this video, you can put them down below and I'll be sure to answer. Thanks, and don't forget to subscribe.